Tonight, President Trump sparks outrage after shielding the Saudi crown prince from blame in the Khashoggi killing, contradicting U.S. intelligence. You're watching Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. Assalamu alaikum, I'm Elia Batul. Sweden is looking to Canada as a key partner to ramp up production of its world-class Gripen fighter jets and Global Eye surveillance aircraft. Visiting Defense Minister Pal Johnson says the partnership between Sweden's leading aerospace firm and Canada's aerospace industry is blossoming. Johnson says Canada is being considered as a potential site for Gripen production regardless of whether Ottawa buys the jets itself. The push comes as Sweden and Ukraine explore a deal for up to 150 Gripen Es to rebuild Ukraine's air force. But financing remains a major challenge as Ukraine faces a deepening budget crisis and would need external support to acquire the jets. The debate also intersects with Canada's decision on whether to stick with its planned fleet of F-35s or shift part of the order to another aircraft. Ontario Education Minister Paul Calandra is signaling more potential school board takeovers as Bill 33 passes its final vote. The new law gives him extended power to place boards under supervision when what he calls they fall off the rails. Calandra says he is prepared to act quickly if boards fail to meet provincial directives. He has already installed supervisors at 5 boards and is weighing whether to eliminate elected trustees altogether. French and Catholic boards, however, would retain constitutional authority over matters specific to their systems. A judicial review is underway today in Edmonton over a proposed referendum question asking whether Alberta should become a sovereign country and leave Canada. The Alberta Prosperity Project submitted the question earlier this year, but the province's chief electoral officer referred it to the court to determine if it violates constitutional protections. Under Alberta's Citizen Initiative Act, any referendum question must comply with sections 1 to 35.1 of the Constitution Act. If approved, the group would need to gather 177,000 signatures within 4 months to force a vote. The 3-day hearing will be followed by a month-long assessment by the electoral officer on whether the proposal meets all legal requirements. Meanwhile, Elections Alberta is verifying a separate petition with nearly 500,000 signatures supporting Alberta staying in Canada. U.S. President Donald Trump insists that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has no knowledge of the 2018 killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, a claim that contradicts U.S. intelligence findings. Trump made the remark during a press conference as the prince visited the White House for the first time since the horrifying murder. He rebuked an ABC reporter for raising the Khashoggi case, praising the Crown Prince as a friend. He added, "Many people did not like that journalist." The two leaders discussed expanding major business and defense deals, including a potential sale of F-35 fighter jets. MBS has pledged to boost U.S. investments to $1 trillion, with a focus on security, cooperation, and nuclear collaboration. They also discussed prospects for Saudi Arabia joining the Abraham Accords, with MBS reiterating that Israel must commit to Palestinian statehood. The visit comes as the Trump family business prepares to invest in what would be its largest real estate project in the kingdom. Thank you for watching Muslim News Canada. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you stories you can trust. Please like, share, and subscribe to our content. You can also comment to let us know what you think of our coverage. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetwork.tv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV.